More often than none, you take a stroll and go get you a coffee in the Black and Mile, right? You know what I mean? And despite what's going on in the world, you find a way to be, you find a way to be divinely given of yourself, even if you don't have anything to give. You know what I mean? People see me, I'll step out of the road and wave at people just because I know the road is for cars. You know what I mean? And people wave, and you do that long enough, people start to see you, and they know that's what you're going to do all the time. And you get smiles and stuff like that from people. That's the guy with the coffee and the Black and Mile. And you keep that energy, you stand in that energy of giving. Even if it's not much to give, people appreciate that because it's the little things that matter in life, especially when somebody trying to get from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? And then you see the world always trying to cause some form of turmoil in its own breath. And unbeknownst to the world or people who are worldly, they can't see the trouble that they cause because they're self-serving. And when you selfish in that energy, you end up coming against something that's divinely placed, divinely worked. And majority of the time, people don't see how much work you put in to serve the divine in its own act. You can say whatever you want to say, but when you put months, years, decades into serving divine, your karmatic credit is high. You know what I'm saying? And I think about those things, and even while I'm giving to somebody in the same breath, I'll stop and spread my arms and breathe in deep. And I'll say, thank you, Father. All praise due to the Most High. Thank you. And the sun will shine down. A cool breeze will come across the part of your face where it's sweat dripping. And it just feels good for that moment. You smile because everything is all right. It might not be the way you want it to be, but everything is all right. And most people miss that understanding because they're too busy trying to race you to be you or beat you at something that has nothing to do with them. You're stepping into people's lives and you're causing turmoil to someone's life that don't got shit to do with you. What happened to the righteous beings? What happened to the people that used to look over and say, sit your ass down? They ain't got shit to do with you. Well, you want to jump on that, fight me, motherfucker. Everybody's getting turned into something else these days. And as I see the world go in its own direction and it changes and it keeps changing, I'm going to hold on to the divine. I know my discipline and my obedience is of the divine. For me to let that go, it's because divine told me to let go on that ass. And a lot of people don't like hearing the value of what to be, but I don't never let go. My discipline is strong, and I'm going to stay strong because divine asks me to. And if ever divine asks me not to, then that's trouble you got to deal with, because once again, it's not me that you fighting, it's the Most High. There's no formulation, there's no situation, there's no authority higher than the Most High. When is that going to be clear to everybody, or are you just trying to momentarily grab something just to seem as if you're something that you're not? It's just that man with the coffee and the Black and Mile, just strolling, just taking his time as he walks, smiles and speaks to people. Even if he don't get the same response back from people, he still gives that energy, and that energy is felt for miles, sometimes around the whole world. Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just trying to show you. Keep your obedience and keep your discipline. All praise due to the Most High. NAGA.